2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And for San Antonio, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Noel. And it's Sohan in at the 4 slot. You look at Atlanta. They've only dropped 2 in this series, Greg, but tonight feels like a must-win game for them.
Listen, very few teams have come back from a 3-1 deficit in the finals. But what they need to remember is they've been the better team all season long. It's time to get back to what they do well and really just make every possession count.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul.
No good on that one.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. It's a 3-point game. Young against Simmons. Capella kicks to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 5 on the clock. Young. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Young's got 5 points so far.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Here's Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Trae Young. Then Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got his second basket of the game.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
San Antonio with the ball. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack.
Hunter on the wing. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Then Simmons gets the bucket.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Over to the wing. Collins wide open. He fires. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Known for his play in and around the post, Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Collins. It's Young on the wing. Guarded by Simmons.
2 minutes.
Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio trailing here. And Simmons kicks to Vassell. Back to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Johnson wide open. He fires. There's Noel. Here's Simmons. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
It seems odd lot to say given that they won that pretty easily, but really they did not look especially strong in that game.
They were really fortunate to come away with that victory. It wasn't their finest game, but hopefully they'll be better here in this one.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get your better scores, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu is checked in for Clint Capella. Bay comes in for John Collins. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovic in for Murray. And they're able to recover. Collins dishes to Whiteside. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The pass to Young. Out left to the wing. Outside, Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Hassan Whiteside. Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game right now. Both good from the line that time. Spurs trail by 3. Outside, Jones. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Young. Sweet little floater. Young's got 9 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Graham with the ball. Okongwu covering. And it's swept in by Whiteside.
Assertive move by Hassan Whiteside. He's a low rolling off the screen.
19 seconds left in the first. Jones against Young. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Jones, the pass to Whiteside. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 6.
I still feel he's just scratching the surface. The immense potential of Whiteside shining through.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And for the Hawks guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Simmons is out there with Devontae Graham. Then it's Collins. Then it's McDermott. And it's Whiteside in at the 5. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. Collins passes to Bogdanovic. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Murray surveying the D. Popped up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins, a high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Here's Simmons. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Atlanta making some changes. Bruno Fernando comes in for Okongwu. And it's DeAndre Hunter in for Bay. And then Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Here's Murray up on top. And by Simmons. To the left side wing. Collins kicks to Murray. Jacks up a 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. To the left wing. Left side, Collins. Passes it to Hunter. Back to Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Hunter with it. Shot from 12. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Murray against Simmons. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside, Bogdanovich. That one doesn't drop. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
A nice shot by Sohan.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Hawks trail by 5. Hunter on the wing. Kept alive. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Simmons checked in for Javonte Green. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Young's checked in.
A nice bit of muscle from Simmons there, pushing through the contact and finishing strong.
Hunter on the wing. Outside Collins. Young against Simmons. Young passes to Collins. Here's Capella. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Very adaptable. Capella knew that shot was going to be contested and made the subtle adjustment.
Here's Simmons. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Such an unpredictable player. Young's fearlessness keeps defenders nervous, which makes them overcommit.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. Bay comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Griffin subbed in for DeJounte Murray. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. And they double up Simmons. Pass to Noel. Back to Simmons. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And we've talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Spurs.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Oh, man. Their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And he drives in and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. Seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. And Simmons drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Young. Drains it from 17 feet out. Young's got 14 points.
Pulling up off the bounce, just another tool Young uses to create separation.
Simmons can't get it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Spurs leading by 4. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. That one goes in. Simmons got 26 points. Now the pass to Okongwu. Out to the right wing. Now here's Griffin, covered by Vassell. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Here's Capella.
Woo! Love it, love it. A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Back to Simmons. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for San Antonio. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, you will not find an empty seat here tonight. Welcome to our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet, Shaquille O'Neal. You looking for an empty seat?
Yeah,
you're sitting
it's
in.
only 3 of us.
And the seats are all full.
Okay. Oh, you meant in the arena.
Ah, that's what I'm talking. Checking out the Spurs. They are in a championship battle for every point, every rebound, every loose ball. But it's all worth it if they can finish this game strong and take a commanding 3-1 series advantage. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the post game.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Right now, they're playing well only on one end of the court. All their energy has been spent on the offensive end. That has to change. They're just going to keep giving up easy buckets, and the game's going to get away from them.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
San Antonio, let's give it up for yours.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella man the post position. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward, and it's Young in at the 1. Young inside. Simmons is there. Collins good.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Here's Simmons. He gets that one. Simmons got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Hunter on the wing. Young outside. Here's the teardrop. Capella. It's good on the putback.
Outstanding timing from Capella. Knows when to get up and put it back.
Here's Simmons. Here's Noel. And it's good. 2 points. Noel's got his first 2 points of the night.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Takes a shot at the elbow. They get it back. The kick out to Young. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Whether it's on the drive or from the outside, Trae Young is a problem, a dangerous scorer.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And the Spurs with some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Doug McDermott comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Simmons. And then for Atlanta, Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in for Young.
From deep, we've seen Bogdan well over 40% for a season, showing he is a knockdown shooter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
To the inside, Fernando. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Vassell kicks to McDermott. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bogdanovich wide open. A rebound by the Spurs.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Graham, the pass to Whiteside. Stolen by Collins. Here's Murray. Lays it up off the glass. Murray's got his second basket.
Given Murray's slight frame, you'd think physical defense would bother him more. It doesn't.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Knocks it loose. Pass to Graham. Here's Whiteside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And that one is good. Collins has got 8.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
San Antonio calls timeout. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Bays subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And slam dunk by Noel.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Murray gets to Collins. That's the Bay. The wing. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I like out on the floor, Saddiq Bey gives you everything he's got. Coach has to love having a player who is so determined to leave his mark on the game.
Young's checked in for Atlanta. Jones, the pass debates Dion. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Noel down low. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 5. To the paint, and here we go. Murray heading to the hoop.
I'll tell you, DeJounte Murray puts a lot of pressure on your defense, whether it's in half court or in transition.
The dish to Noel. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for your Spurs, Nerlens Noel.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Wide open look here for Murray. The shot, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Pass to Bates Diop. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
On its way from McDermott for 2, and that one goes long. And so it's San Antonio with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Collins. Then it's Simmons. And it's Sochan in at the four-man position. That's the San Antonio 5. And the shot goes in.
Good ball handler and passer. You love to see Hunter on the finishing end of these plays.
Simmons. Good on the bucket. Simmons got 32 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on this side of the ball.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Young for three. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
Here's Simmons. That one falls. Simmons got 34 points.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Murray with the bounce pass. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender, whether Simmons is in the post or room. And the amazing moves of Simmons. He's just so much fun to watch with the ball in his hand.
You know we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Young for three. Here's Capella. He can't get that one to fall. Collins with some nice D. And there's the pass to Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's got to get to the line a little bit more here in the second half. Let's see if he can get that edge back that he had in the first.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Whiteside's checked in for the Spurs.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Vassell, no good. And Murray's got the ball here for Atlanta. Trailing by 10. Young with no one around. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his third assist on the night. Here's Simmons. And that one drops. Simmons got 40 points.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
Young against Simmons. High arcing shot. That is good, and the Spurs lead has got back down to a 7-point margin, getting the points there from Young. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Ben Simmons.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David O. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thanks, David. shoots from 12. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
And Simmons kicks to Vassell. They get it back.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Young. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
And they pick up 2. Simmons got 46 points.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're down by 9. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nerlens Noel checks in for Whiteside. It's a race against time as they look to make a run here.
Yeah, the clock is definitely not on their side right now.
Here's Simmons. Count that bucket. Simmons got 48.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Young for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Simmons. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Young looking it over. Murray for 3. And no good.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the defense.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.